Namaste. Generally, this pranayama is known by everyone. Even in the yoga classes, definitely they are teaching this. But while we are practicing, during the practice, what we have to observe before practicing this pranayama, we need to understand the science behind. If you wanted to eat that food, that fruit, if you wanted to experience the divinity, the nectar, divine nectar, so you have to understand the concept, what our Rishi Munis intent. Through this title, in our Veda, Shastra, whatever you take, each word will have more than 5, 10 meanings. We should not take dictionary meaning. The inner meaning we have to take. So today we are going to try to understand. I'm not telling we can understand fully. Am I audible? Am I visible? That's my first question. Please, one of you, confirm it. Am I audible properly? Am I visible properly? Okay. So, okay, thank you. Thank you for your confirmation. Let us start today's pranayama by chanting, through the chanting. Chanting helps to calm our mind, focus what we wanted to, what we have to do, where we have to focus. It helps to understand the content of the delivery talk. Okay, so let us chant minimum of 3 times. There is no maximum limit. Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please understand pranayama, learn pranayama, practice pranayama for your own health. Don't compare yogis, don't compare Rishimunis, don't compare researchers. Compare for yourself previously what you are doing, how you are doing, what could be the benefit. You compare for your own practice and then aim for, don't aim for Rishi Munis, researchers, scientists. Aim for your health, physical and then mental health, wellness, well-being of your life. You aim for that. That's enough. First you aim for that. Mental upliftment, mental health is very very important. So for that upliftment we have to aim for that. After, during some years, I think years of practice, Your brain, your intellect, your wisdom, your intuition tells you what you wanted to become. Whether you wanted to become researcher, whether you wanted to become yogi or rishi munis, that your intellect will tell on the basis of your experience. So, my dear students, please focus on this pranayama. Today, only one pranayama. Okay, on this pranayama, I can speak hours together only on this pranayama. Okay, today I'm going to just give the information, brief information about it. Practicing easy. You're all, if you're all, yes, who are all presented here, they may be attending the yoga class, they may be knowing this pranayama. You just compare that. That's what, okay? You please try to understand in scientific perception and very simple examples. Okay, I will try to explain. Our life, what is prana? Our life force, right? Is our life force or our prana is our breath we can take is directly connected to our breathing. Directly connected it is, and our breathing is directly connected to our mind. See the connection. Our life force, that is vital force, that is prana, directly connected to the breathing. Prana is the shadow of the breathing, directly it connects, and our breathing directly connected to our mind. Mind is nothing but bunches of emotions created by all our sensory organs. Okay, so here observe carefully. When you are frightened, when you are frightened, your breath stops for a second, right? You observe this. When you are anxious, breathing becomes shallow and fast. When you are angry, breathing becomes heavy. When you are calm, breathing becomes deep and rhythmic. These five, you please observe yourself. Then you can understand this. Then, so what controls what here? Whether prana controls breathing, whether breathing controls mind, whether mind controls brain, or brain controls everything. Here we have to learn what controls what in our life. Okay, so actual scientific pranayama means just implementing, adapting scientific steps, scientific methodology to understand concept, okay, and then methodology how to practice. That is scientific pranayama. Here, let us see what controls what. Mind controls breath, but through pranayama, we learn to control the mind through the breath. Is it not? Through the breath, through the pranayama, we are learning how to control the mind. Also, among all pranayama techniques, one of the most powerful, divine, very easily practicing pranayama, powerful for balancing the mind, especially balancing the, you cannot control the mind. You can balance the mind. That is Anuloma Viloma. So this Anuloma Viloma, there is some three names like that. It famous for Nadishodhana. And also nowadays researchers, doctors, they had given the name alternative nostril breathing. These three names. First, let us observe the meaning of this. What is the meaning? Why they are telling this meaning? Anuloma Viloma, it is in our, that is actually first noun form. What is Anuloma Viloma? Anuloma means with the natural flow. That means with the whatever you will do, that should be natural. You have to go with the nature. Okay. Viloma means against the natural flow. That means you are going against the natural. Here that Anuloma Viloma we can compare for Puraka Rechaka, inhalation, exhalation, Uchvasa or Nishwasa we can compare. So Anuloma we can compare for Puraka, inhalation, okay, Uchvasa. So here Anuloma means with the natural flow. Go with the flow. That means while you are inhaling, your inhalation should be as natural as it was. Okay. Even in the pranayama, your inhalation should be natural. That is the meaning of Anuloma Viloma. Viloma means against the natural flow. That means natural flow means 1 minute our breathing is 15 to 18 seconds. It varies. Let us take in between 16 times we will breathe. That is the natural for the 1 second. Okay. So here, Anulam, while you are inhaling, also that you just see the force, the flow, how the inhalation is going. In that way only, even in the pranayama, same force, same flow. You keep on inhale, keep on inhale. That is Anuloma. Viloma means against the natural flow. That means it should be more. If it is 16 times, means we can make it as a 12 or 10, 8, 6, 4. Flow. We are controlling the breath. We are controlling the flow, air flow inside our body. That is Anuloma Viloma. Nadi Shodhana names itself. They are sending some information with the name. All our scriptures, Veda, Shastra, whatever you take, the name, if you can go to intensively, if you go inside that a noun form, means you will get the meaning. They are sending some information through that word. Here, Nadi Shodhana. What is Nadi? What is Shodhana? Those are all Sanskrit words. If you can, you go through, if you split and then you just try to understand the meaning. Nadis means energy channels. Channels means tubes. That means in the tube or in the channels where energy is flowing, that channel is called Nadi. Nadi, it is a channel. So, actually, simply channel we can take, then we can take it as a channel, right? Or tube. Why we are not calling? All the tubes, in all the tubes and all the channels, energy won't flow, right? So, here the energy, where the energy flows in the channels, that is called nadis. Okay. In our body, 72,000 nadis, different kinds of nadis are there. All important four systems, they are all nadis. We can take a respiratory system. In the respiratory system, in the respiratory channel, what it flows, what is the energy they are flowing? Air is an energy, right? You can take circulatory system, that means blood vessels, that is also a channel. What is the energy there? Oxygen or carbon dioxide, right? That is the energy. Blood, you can take common name. Then go to the nervous system. In the nervous system, that is a nadi. What it flows, what is the energy? Electromagnetic waves, it flows, right? So digestive system, you can take digestive system. In the digestive system, what flows? What we will eat? Food. That is the energy. These are all nadis. Wherever energy flows, that is called nadi. Shodhana. Shodhana means cleaning. Cleaning. So that means here Nadi Shodhana, it is not a noun form, my dear friends. Okay, it is a verbal form. It shows the work. That means if you practice Anuloma Viloma in discipline, whatever it governs, rules and regulation, all your 72 nadis will be clean. So it cleans the nadis. That is the meaning. That's what they are telling, Nadi Shodhana. Okay, simply we will take that word and then we have started practice. That is not correct. We have to understand the meaning. Then we will say alternative nostril breathing. The researchers, doctors, they had given. That means alternative nostril breathing. See, name itself, it is a name. Alternative nostril breathing. That means we are having two nostrils. So if you, in one hail, if you inhale means alternative. In another side, we have to exhale. That is alternative breathing. Okay. In which nostril you will inhale, there only you should not exhale. If you exhale through other nostril, another nostril, so what happened? Alternative nostril means that two sides of brain, two sides of hemisphere will activate. the brain two sides in our body, left hand, right hand, okay, left leg, right leg, kidneys also, to everything. If one is not working means we can work done by other thing, but in the brain it's not possible. In any side, if brain is not working means it's a gone. It is gone. That work, it cannot be done by other side of the brain. So the doctors research at many centers, institution, they have done many research on, especially on anuloma viloma. Anuloma viloma, if you practice alternative nostril breathing, that means anuloma viloma means with two nostril. You've never seen the photos or figures or pics like that Rishi Munis lo, they are doing like this. We are doing. They're simply sitting. They're simply, don't think they are doing meditation. They are doing meditation through the pranayama, through the pranayama. That's what in Yoga Vashishta they will say. Sri Rama, the Vashishta Muni, he has that Rishi, Maharshi, he has taught Sri Rama pranayama, how to manage the brain, mind, because he knows Sri Rama is going to face many problems. So he has to manage. He wanted to become Purushottama for all the human beings. No, he should become the example. In that way, starting itself, they had taught this summary is there in Yoga Vashishta. Okay, so here I alternative now alternate, that means anuloma viloma means with a two nostril you can practice. Okay, that is. But if you practice, if two nostril, if you practice, don't expect this two hemisphere will balance. Okay, overall you will get the health. But according to researchers, scientists, doctors, especially allopathy doctors, they have done many researcher on this. Same anuloma viloma, if you practice alternatively, left nostril breathing, inhalation, you have to exhale through the right nostril. So if you inhale through right nostril, you have to exhale. That's why now the anuloma viloma, it's become a alternative nostril only. Everyone will practice like this. Okay, only experts, researcher, Rishi Munis, they will sit and practice, because they need not get motivated. They are already motivated. It is their intuition level is very high. For our human beings, so we need that our brain has to work more. So that's why we have to practice alternative nostril breathing. Okay, these are all the meaning. First we should understand the word, what it says. Then pranayama, 50% pranayama it is in your pocket. First try to understand the meaning of each and every Sanskrit words. So these two are balanced, the mind becomes steady. Okay, what is the scientific understand, let us, because the practice is, it's very easy. So if you take left nostril inhalation, then exhale through the right nostril, again through the right nostril inhale, then left nostril. It is very easy to practice. But if you wanted to get full benefit, I will tell you the benefit. So there is a way. There it governs many rules and regulations through our scientific person, physics rules, then chemistry, then mathematics, then psychology rules. If you can understand and then practice means, really, no medicine will work like Anulom Vilom. Beautiful pranayam. So scientific understand. Let us understand this scientifically. So here, oxygen and then brain function. Let us take these two, because oxygen from the pranayama. That's what I told you. Know you learn, you understand pranayama for your own health. Okay. So oxygen and then brain function, practicing this anuloma viloma, brain for alternative, I told you, no, the brain, both the brain will balance. So what is the research says, this oxygen and then brain, when right nostril breathing is dominant, okay, left brain becomes more active. That means if you inhale through right nostril, if you exhale through left nostril, means what happened? Your left brain becomes motivated, more active. That means left brain is famous for logic and then analysis. Who will have analytic mind, or logically they will speak, so their left brain is working more, it is dominant. So for this we have to do right nostril breathing dominant. That means left brain becomes more active. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. This is when left nostril breathing is dominant. That means if you are practicing left nostril, inhale through the left, exhale through the right, means right brain become more active. The right brain is famous for creativity, emotions. That is famous for right side. It is a creativity, emotion. You might have seen the children. Some children, they are very good with art, dance, drama, drawing, and elocution and all. Very very creative. So though their brains mean right brain, it is a dominated. So if you practice alternatively, left side inhalation, right side exhalation, right side inhalation, left side exhalation, both the brains. That means a logic brain, left brain, then creative emotions brain, right brain will balances all your emotions balances. So Anuloma Viloma helps coordinate both the hemisphere, both the sides of the brain. That's why this is called alternating cerebral hemispheric activity, we will call cerebral. There is a connection, is there? No, cerebral hemispheric activity will become more. That is alternative. That's why, while you are practicing pranayama, this is the tip for everyone. I have seen many of them practicing this Anuloma Viloma. They will take one nostril, sorry, one finger. Here they are telling alternative nostril breathing means, if you, while you are inhaling, 100% it should, you have to inhale through the left nostril. What does it mean? That means right nostril we have to close completely 100%. This thumb is there, no, this is enough to close our right. The posture of this thumb is there, no, it is good to 100% we can close the right nostril, but left nostril we cannot, you cannot you cannot close like this. If you close through one nostril, you try there only, wherever you are sitting, you try any one nostril, means you just see some gap will be there. Whatever be the structure of your nostril, even left nostril, if you practice through one nostril, means some gap leakage will be there, so full benefit you cannot enjoy. So that's why you have to take the two combination, two finger comb, any two. The style is not criteria in pranayama. Only style is criteria in yoga asana. In pranayama, style is not criteria. Principles are the criteria here. Two finger, any two finger. You can take little finger and then ring finger, otherwise middle finger and then ring finger, otherwise a four finger and then any two finger combination, otherwise three. More than two fingers, if we can practice, 100% it closes. It will become alternative nostril breathing. You can enjoy both the alternating cerebral hemisphere activating. That means both the left and then right side balance, you can balance it. So hence you please note down, otherwise you observe here, thumb, this is enough. Right nostril you have to close like this. Through the left nostril, Anuloma means natural, the flow should be natural, no sound, nothing like this. After complete filling your lungs, no, close with two fingers, three fingers, or four fingers, any two finger combination. You can close like this, you can close like this, you can close like this. Otherwise some people will do like this, that is also good. Some people will do like this, that is also good. Whatever it is, totally two finger you have to close left nostril, exhale through the right nostril with control. Okay, here you have to control the flow should not be natural. If left nostril, while you are inhaling, if you four counts, 4 seconds, if you can inhale, it's okay, it's good. Otherwise 3 seconds. While exhaling, it should become almost double. 3 means it is 6, 4 means it's 8, so 5 means it's a 10, like that. On your capacity starting, you practice. Okay. So, like that, 1 is to 2 ratio, mathematics. Okay. 1 is to 2 ratio, you have to practice. Why this is? This is one reason is right and left hemisphere will work, brain will work. Another one, this to in practicing this slow breathing. Why you have to slowly, you have to exhale should be more 1:2 ratio. I will give a simple example, live example. While you are inhaling air, what your body will take inside, what inside air will go, oxygen will go, oxygen, only oxygen molecule go, okay, inside the body. Through the alveoli, only oxygen will enter, only one oxygen will enter. While you are exhaling, see, I don't know whether you know this fact or not. In atmosphere, we are having 21% of oxygen, but we are utilizing 3 to 4%. That's all. If you can having 4% of oxygen, means you are good. Your POT level is 100. 98 to 100 it will become. See, only 4%. Another 19% we are exhaling. Even in your exhalation, oxygen percentage also will be there. That's why in emergency, mouth to mouth you will give, like that you will give for other person if it is emergency and all, right? So in that way we are exhaling. That means 4%, 100%, 4% means 96% of the air we have to exhale. One thing. And then gas exchange, when oxygen enters inside our body, there will be a chemical reaction. Oxygen combines with carbohydrates, whatever we will eat, no, that is a carbohydrate, converted into carbohydrate. Oxygen converted into carbohydrate, it releases energy, water, carbon dioxide. So that carbon dioxide you have to exhale. So through the food, again, acids or oxides, any toxins will produce that toxin. You have to exhale. While drinking water, yes, toxin again you have to exhale. In your body, chemical reaction, through many chemical reaction, gastritic and all, you are suffering, no, through that also toxins will reduce. So the minimum five kinds of toxin has to be removed from our body, each and every breathing. While entering, only one oxygen. While exhaling, five. At least 1:4%, 1:2%. If we can inhale, exhale, if the ratio, if it is there, means you can 100% you can remove the toxins. Nadishodhana will happen. So that is the reason why two finger combination you please use, and also 1:2 ratio, why it is. Okay, I think now for each and every point I am giving scientific reasons. So this Anuloma Viloma works on Boyle's law. That means pressure decreases during inhalation, increases during exhalation. When we inhale slowly, lung pressure decreases, oxygen moves efficiently into the alveoli. When we exhale slowly, carbon dioxide removed more completely, detoxification improves. So slow breathing improves oxygen diffusion into the blood. That is according to Boyle's law. Henry's law. So according to Henry's law, more time for gas exchange. When oxygen is accumulated in the alveoli, more time, according to Henry's law, if they are getting more time, so gas exchange, when it is very slow and deep, means timings will be more, right? Same, only as timings will be more. If you get the more time, means gas exchange will more. That means oxygen will enter more inside our body. So oxygenation, better oxygenation, oxygen level we can improve. So when oxygen level is improved, cell regeneration happens, cell healing will taking place, self healing will taking place due to the more oxygenation. One more very important theory here, principle is Bernoulli's equation theory. Principle, Bernoulli's theory. Ian Venturi effect, yesterday I told you, for the Ujjayi pranayama, that is also Bernoulli's. Here Bernoulli's effect. So that it says, when air passes through narrow tube, narrow, see here, nostrils, when we control the air nostril, no, that will become narrow. Even all our nadis are narrow only, right? All small, this thing only. So when air passes through the narrow tube, velocity increases. Velocity means speed increases. Okay, so pressure decreases. That is the Bernoulli's equation effect. So this helps air travel deeper into the lungs. It go deeper. It just removes dead spaces if it is anything is there in our lungs. So alternative nostril breathing regulate the airflow, reduces turbulence. Disturbances won't be there. Calmly we used to take an inflow. So create smooth oxygen distribution. So when time is more, because we are inhaling slowly, we keep on inhaling, keep on inhaling, keep on inhaling, means oxygen is keep on going inside. So oxygen distribution into the cells, our body will have 37 plus approximately trillion cells. Each cell needs oxygen to work efficiently. So one more important, one more benefit we will get means nitric oxide is naturally produced in the nasal cavity. It is naturally for everyone, each and every person in the nasal, nitric oxide will be naturally produced when breath slowly through the nostrils. Through the nostril, if you inhale very slowly, nitric oxide enters inside the lungs. So nitric oxide characteristic is it bursts the foreign bodies like virus, COVID period, right? Why pranayama, it plays a very good role. I have treated 398 people without medication. Their oxygen level become more, because if it is our breath is slow and deep, this nitric oxide, it is in the nostril, it will be there. It enters inside the lungs. So any foreign bodies in the respiratory tract, no, it bursts there. So that's why our scientific pranayama practitioner, no cases is registered for the COVID. They're all good in the COVID period. So blood vessels, whatever nitric acid, so blood vessels, they dilated. Oxygen delivery improves. This improves circulation and heart health. Blood circulation will be improved. Heart health also it improves. Another one, very, 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 very important. Please focus on this point. Here in my pranayama class, I am not only teaching pranayama, I am teaching scientific methodology and also psychology. Psychology tips I am giving. See, pranayama works on more, it works on psychology principle, because mind is controlling breath. So we are using breath, controlling the breath, then we are started controlling the mind. We are make it balance. So what is psychology principle? There is a direct relationship between breathing and then emotion. That is the psychology principle. So research from international university, many university, even our Yesvyasa or in Lonavala, they are confirms anxiety increases breathing rate. If you are anxiety, you can just test your breathing rate. If you can observe your body, you can test all these things. So slow breathing reduces emotional intensity. Slow breathing, that emotional intensity, I'm not telling it, we are not at all going to we are not become emotional. We will become emotional. The intensity of the emotions become slower. That is the beauty of this pranayama. So there is a connection between breathing and then emotions. So you cannot cry deeply while breathing slowly from the abdomen. Okay, so even crying also, you cannot cry very deeply because breathing is from the abdomen region. That emotions also it balances. Deep breathing reduces fear. When you frightened and all, if you take deep breath, no, it reduces. These things and all very simple thing you can observe yourself. Reduces anger. When you get anger, no, You just take deep breathing. It reduces your anger. You can test yourself. When you are in the anxiety, you can easily make out whether you are in the anxiety position and all. So it reduces anxiety level if it is a deep, slow breathing. Enhance confidence. If you take breathing, okay, you might have observed the people like that. If breath wanders, mind wanders. That means if breath here and there, it is a fluctuate, chitta vritti nirodha, it fluctuates, no, mind also wanders everywhere. Breath is steady, mind becomes steady, because there is a 100% connection, it is there. So principle of psychology, as you know, relationship between breathing and emotional feelings. So whatever emotional feelings you will get here, emotional feelings, I can take your desires, dreams, ambition, those are all emotional feelings. Okay, so breathing, there is a, through the breathing you can control all those things. So you can have your desires, emotions, or dreams according to your capacity. Then many things in your life you can avoid. During the giant study conducted by University of Canada and then University of Coville in Belgium, it was discovered that there is a direct relationship between emotion and feelings and the breathing pattern. You can observe your own breathing pattern while your emotional state. No, you just observe your breathing. This is important information for everyone struggle to manage their emotions life more. So when we are caught with intense emotional feelings, especially with the so-called negative emotions such as anger, sadness, fear, its next lower level cousin is anxiety. If those things and all, anger, sadness, fear, this cousin, next cousin, immediate cousin is anxiety. Definitely you will get that anxiety problem. So be careful. When it comes to slow, deep breathing, it do nostril Anuloma Viloma. You need not do an alternative nostril breathing everywhere. Wherever you get, in which situation, in which place, you will get all these things. Now take deep breath like that. It controls your day. It is very difficult to observe one's breathing. We cannot observe your breathing. You can observe your own breathing. Quite often we sigh when we are sad. Our own breathing only we cannot observe. When we are sad na, like that, that's a sighing will come. Need to suru, we will say. So when we are angry, we breathe faster. When we are under the grip of fear, our breathing shallow from the top of our lungs, lacking depth. Just breathing, it happens when you have fear. You can see dhadak raha hai, I say. Sometimes we hold our breath. Sometimes we will hold our breath. We won't breathe only without knowing what we are doing. These things will happen. If you can observe, it's very easy to. Our old memories and conscious belief systems, as well as physio psychological changes in the body, especially for the ladies, these physiological changes happens in our body can be linked to thought pattern. Those period, no, menopause period, and then a menstrual period, these things and all, no, our breathing pattern, our thought pattern will varies. But the element of our emotions that we can manage by ourselves through this Anuloma Viloma. Everybody can do that. I had given many thousands of people for this therapy. I had given to, if you wanted to enjoy the joyfulness, breath slowly and deeply through the nostril. You're enjoying, we will enjoy deeply. We are just taking inhalation and then we are observing. So our breathing shall be very regular and our rib cage are relaxed. Our rib cage won't work properly. Our rib cage is like this. See Bastrika, Kapalbhati and all, how it is moving. In Anuloma Viloma, it is relaxed always, our rib cage. So deep and slow abdominal breathing is powerful medicine for anxiety, fear, and then anger. Once again, I will repeat, I will stress this point. Deep, slow abdominal breathing is powerful medicine for anxiety, fear, anger. So, for example, when we cry, just observe, we normally swing air into our upper chest, right? When like that, we will do that. We will swing our chest upper reason. It is almost impossible to cry and breathe from the abdominals simultaneously. We cannot. So, abdominal breathing relaxes the grip of emotions. It relaxes deep, slow breathing, abdominal breathing. It relaxes. If you return to the upper chest breathing, emotions, tears also return. It will come out. If you come to the this chest region, means again emotions will come out, the tears will come out. So strong emotions, cheerful breathing can be used to reduce emotional sting and then stress. Okay. It indicates that a long-term emotionally balanced breathing pattern causes positive emotions. Long-term, long-term breathing, long-term our emotions, whatever inside it is there, no, we can remove from this deep, slow breathing. All of us have our breathing pattern. We are all having our own breathing pattern. You please observe and then find out what your body is going through. Shallow breathing quite often is accompanied by fear. If you are having a shallow breathing, means somewhere you are just suffering from that fear. Okay, question yourself just to find out and then try to breathe slowly. There is a relationship between breathing and then emotions. Okay, we need to practice breathing technique not only when we are in the grip of strong emotions or strong stress, but also every day as a routine, like brushing our teeth every day we are doing, no, like that only. You just take routine this pranayama, at least anulom vilom, don't forget to practice 15 minutes daily. It addresses everything. There is a simple relationship between really breathing emotions. There is a 5 ways of our breathing can influence our emotions. There is a 5 ways of breathing. I will tell you, if you can possible, you please observe that. So breathing can make us experience different things. You just see different kind of breathing, different experience we can make out. Breathing can design and direct our memories. See, 1 minute we will take this deep breathing and then we can recall our memories. It help classify our emotional responses when we are anger. Instead of throwing the things, no, we will like this only. We can manage that. So it helped to keep our from bad habits. In my many offline workshops, I often actually for our national conference, there is one doctor beautiful paper has come for the presentation. At least to hear this and enjoy that, please attend conference on these bad habits. Okay, on drugs or anything you are taking, no, that bad habits usually nobody can leave. If we wanted to leave also, sometimes we cannot leave. It is attached in such a way. How breathing helps automatically transfer our bad habits to the good habits, how it automatically goes off. So in that on that note, Nimhan's doctor is presenting the paper in our conference. It has already come to. I have received that paper. I have seen it's a very beautiful presentation. Please, everyone, attend the conference 12th March, 12th and 13th. Now only you please note it down that you please give the preference and log that to those days. If wherever you are in the India, no, you can come. I will accommodate. I will give accommodation, everything there only. Wherever the conference will go, no, within that there only we will give the accommodation with very cheap rate. Okay, because our ATME engineering college is supporting for our conference by giving these accommodations and all. Okay, you can see how these bad habits and all transformation will happen. So if you can recognize our deeper emotions through chemical analysis, so deeper emotions, whatever inside deeply, it has some emotions are there, no, we can analyze and then we can remove from our body. Respiration is blood vessel is responsible for the respiration, responsible for all aspects of physical health. It contributes to the regulation of organ blood circulation. We can see the breathing process purely mechanical. Oxygen come in and carbon dioxide flows out. See, this is really mechanical, really chemical process, really scientific. Oxygen go inside, carbon dioxide come outside, right? Gas exchange it taking place. But the body's breathing mechanism linked to the emotional responses in intuitively. So these mechanical or chemical process, if our breathing, if our emotions disturbs, means our breathing disturbs. When breathing disturbs, oxygen level disturbs, carbon dioxide level disturbs. That means toxins will become more inside our body. So oxygen cannot enter inside the body. It cannot feed the cells. So we will become fatigue, this stressed and all. There is a five way which our emotions breathing influences each other. Anxiety, anger, suffering significantly create faster breathing. Who are breathing fast, you just observe your maybe anxiety problem, it will be there. Maybe you're an angry person, try to analyze that why it is getting for you. So these are all negative emotions. So through the breathing, no, you can bring out those anxiety and then anger very easily with deep slow breathing. If you are in stress condition, abundant oxygen is supplied through more breathing. If you are when you are stressed, no, if you can practice more Anuloma Viloma, more slow deep breathing, means oxygen will supply more to the your brain cells, so your emotions can be controlled. See, this is science. Since this part of the autonomic nervous system, we do not have enough conscious control over it. We don't have control on the nervous system. At least let us supply the oxygen more to our cells so that we can control our own breathing. So our breathing pattern may change our relation, change our emotions. Okay. So scientists have discovered that slow breathing practice can have more balanced and positive emotional responses. Very positive. If you get angry also, you are not reacting, you are responding in such a way. That is the positive emotions. So emotional effect of slow breathing is it's a relief from the pain. It's act as a painkiller. Anlomilum, I have treated arthritis, people who on the what is slip disc, maybe operation in the spinal cord or removal of our knees and all. No, without giving painkillers, only giving this pranayama therapy, they are come out from the pain. So actually, if you take the painkiller, what happens? Side effects. Pain it may goes off, side effects will be there. So Anulom Vilom Pranayama, it works as a painkiller. With so you need not take any chemicals inside, then there won't be side effects. So painkiller, it works a painkiller, calmness and tranquility it gives. When you are having the pain, any body pain, any parts of the body, if you can focus that part, and then if you can inhale and then exhale, the pain will come out, the calmness you will get, the tranquility you will get, you easily you will slide into the meditation. For these things, what you have to do is simply you could not, that psychology principle here you have to, while you are inhaling, why we are stressed, that is very very important. What is the stress? That's our body responses when this response comes. So we are all human beings, we are having the rights to have our own desires, our own dreams and our own goals and ambitions, right? Everyone will have that. That is a natural process, but that should be in our capacity. Each and every person is unique, they are having their own capacity, right? So beyond capacity, it comes to wear and tear happens mechanically, right? So here what happened, beyond our capacity, any desires comes. If we started following that, If we started fulfilling that, then stress will happen. Then dreams, whatever dreams comes, if you feel that it is true, you started treating that dreams. So I wanted to become like that, it has come in that. Ambitions also, we should see our capacity, what we are, what we can do with our own capacity. Then if you have that, no, nothing will happen. Beyond that capacity, if you are having ambitions means, then you will have stress. These are all the, that means uncontrolled, that means beyond our capacity. If you are having desires, if you are having dream, if you are having a ambitions, definitely stress will be there. What happened, our mind, it's a dreams, desire, these are all the mind game. So mind started controlling brain don't have control on the emotions, so mind started playing. That means beyond your capacity, it make you to do many mistakes without you are conscious. Sometimes it happens, sometimes no, you just recall your own past experience. Otherwise, if you can see somewhere and all, no, they don't have, after the you, why I have done this, intentionally I have not done this. Sometimes the people will say, I have not only, I have not done that, I have not did it. So these things and all happen. Why it is happened? Without our conscious, mind started playing. Mind wanted to fulfill that desires and dreams. No, it just to make us to do many crimes. Okay, many mistakes. It happens. So due to that, then sufferer, we are only the sufferer. So we have to find out our capacity, right? That is, so all our desires, dreams, ambitions, all our emotions, are we going to share with anyone, everyone? Some with parents, some with partners, some with children, some with friends. Is it not? Sometimes no, we cannot express, we cannot show our whatever we are having. No, just we'll close our eyes, just we'll tell to the God, right? So those things, unfulfilled desires, unfulfilled dreams, whatever it is there inside your body, no, it creates pressure. So you cannot fulfill that because you don't have capacity. So what it is, so you see, it is not fulfilled now. Why it happens only for me? Why my children are like this? Why my parents are like this? Why my partner are like this? We started feeling. So that is stress. Due to this, what happened in our adrenal gland, there is an endocrine gland, hormonal system, the cortisol level, it is there. The cortisol pituitary gland, that is the head of the endocrine system. It orders for the cortisol to release more, just to manage this stress. So it's a keep on coming, your keep on desires, it's keep on beyond your capacity. When it your desires comes, no, the cortisol level also started increasing, that hormone level. So this cortisol, when this cortisol hormone level increases, first it attack for your lungs. You test when you are crying or in your emotion level, no, the phlegm you can see here. Okay, mucus you can see here. That means first it impact on your respiratory system. For that somehow you are managing, so that then it comes to the heart. That means BP it comes, the blockage it comes, cholesterol it comes, like that. Then also you will take the treatment. You are never going to learn the lesson from that. Then it started impact on your nervous system. Please, my dear friends, don't go to third level to impact of nervous system. There is no medication. Yes, being a psychologist, I will refer to the clinical. They will give the medication that is only to curtail your emotions, stubborn your emotions. If you stop taking the tablets means, medicine means, again it comes out. So you cannot, so don't worry. See, yes, many things we cannot express. No, I do agree for that. It happens for each and every person in different way. So don't worry. Our Anuloma Viloma, our pranayama is there. You can just bring out your emotions through the Anuloma Viloma. This alternative nostril breathing, otherwise two nostril. I will tell you the technique. I will give the tip. You please follow this. You just to do. If you are anyone here, you are acute stress is there, depression is there, if you can understand today's lesson, no. So while you are practicing Anuloma Viloma or Nadishodhana or alternative nostril breathing, you just bring out your emotions, hidden emotions, or otherwise what your desires, dreams, unfulfilled desires, dreams, whatever it is there. Totally, I can say which subject, which object, which person, which place, which statement is reason for your feelings. Okay, for the stress, no, you just visualize, you bring out from your inside, you just visualize, you visualize and started doing Anuloma Viloma. While you are inhaling also, you just bring out, while you are exhaling also, it will go. While you are inhaling, no, those emotions, it will come out. Okay, you may feel like cry, you may feel like shout, no worry. That's why pranayama, always we have to be, our own place is there, our own time is there, there we have to practice. If you can practice 3 days, morning 30 minutes, evening 30 minutes, that's enough. All your stress will come out, you will become normal. Then there afterwards you can practice for 15 minutes. Okay, while you are inhaling, you just bring out everything. What is the reason for your, what is the, which is the person, which is the place, which is the statement, which is the subject, everything you just visualize. Don't speak, you just visualize the slides like this, it's keep on going slides, no, you visualize and then practice Anuloma Viloma. You see the beauty of it. You really, it is a divine nectar. After practicing that, you can see your body physically, mentally, intellectually, it is so relaxed. Okay, you please practice like that. Then pain, how the painkiller means, wherever in your parts of your body any pain, otherwise any health issues are there, say diabetic, say BP. Diabetic means you just focus on the abdomen, inhale and then exhale, you just visualize that. Then you are having any BP, heart, you just focus on the heart. So you are having a knee pain or back pain or any throat pain, any pain or thyroid, while you are inhaling, focus on that particular part, particular region, inhale and then exhale. So you just see the beautiful of this what the pain, no, it automatically it reduces pain. A small amount of oxygen goes directly here. There is a two scientific medical principles. We can say a small amount of oxygen directly enter into our brain. Okay, that is one important things. Another one is breathing through one nostril stimulates the other part of the brain. These two are medically proven principles. Keep in the mind these facts that Anulom Vilom Pranayama act as a pain reliever. It reduces the pain. It is the chronic stress reliever. It gives the relief. And also Anulom Viloma work as a analgesic. That means painkiller. Analogic means that is. So when this alternate breathing technique Anulom Vilom is practiced, keeping all these aspects in your mind. You have to understand these things. All the health benefits explained, whatever I have explained, can be reaped and then you can enjoy. So, how to practice? Sit comfortably with Sukhasana, relaxed, all your parts of the body should be straight. You just, your shoulders should be relaxed. Close your eyes. Practice alternative. First, you start practicing some 1 to 2 minutes, two nostril breathing, simply like this. Some 10 to 12 rounds, if you can practice, that will become 1 to 2 minutes. After that, no, practice, you please practice alternative only, because buy one get one free. That Anulom Vilom, if you practice alternatively, your left and right brain will motivate. So for that, hand position is right thumb, no, close your right nostril, inhale through the left nostril, After inhalation, completion of inhalation, use two fingers, any two fingers you use, close your left nostril, exhale through the right nostril. After exhalation through the right nostril, again inhale through the right nostril. After inhalation, close by the thumb, exhale through left nostril. This inhalation, exhalation should be, please try to maintain the math ratio 1 is to 2. That means your exhalation should be more than inhalation. Then only that psychology principle, visualization 1 is to 2 ratio. If you are done, Nadishodhana will happen. Okay, your it act as a painkiller. Every all benefits you will get from this. Okay, even this Anuloma Viloma, even below 12 years, 8 plus 5, otherwise 5 plus, no, with your supervision, otherwise with the pranayama student supervision, no, they can practice this. Okay, this is the way of practice. Today, 30 minutes after this class, you please practice and send your feedback. So here, that is complete the one round. Like this only, you just practice for, if any dizziness occurs, you slow down. If any dizziness occur, you slow down. Okay, so what happen if you practice like this? Inside, oxygen increases, carbon dioxide decreases, blood circulation improves, nervous system calms, brain hemisphere balances, emotional control improves. These changes will happen inside the body. It act as what? Natural stress reliever, natural pain reliever, natural emotional stabilizer. It removes the emotion, reduces the emotion from this is. So for all these things, what is the benefit? Regular practice helps reducing stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety is a neuro problem. Okay, it is due to the nervous system, anxiety will happen. That's what the fear, these things means anxiety will come. It reduces stress and anxiety, improving concentration and memory, balancing blood pressure, strengthening lungs, managing diabetic and obesity, improving digestion, cleansing your sinus blockage. Definitely in the migraine, it is a ramabana. Your sleep quality will improve. Totally, it enhances immunity at the end. The skin glow, hair grow health. It improves preventing snoring. Snoring, if it is there, no, it prevents balancing emotional disturbances. Any situation, any chronic, any situation, no, you will get the clarity. You can come out from this. It creates emotional and spiritual balance. So what we have to do here means learn from the qualified scientific pranayama teacher, practice on empty stomach, consult doctor if suffering from any chronic disease, whether can I practice this. Before practice, actually Nadishodhana, this Anuloma Viloma, it is an advanced pranayama. After Ujjayi, Kapalabhati, Bastrika, Bahya Kumbhaka, you will come to the Anuloma Viloma, right? So by that time nostril passage will be clean. Okay, if it is any blackage is there, no, it will come out. What we should not stop if any discomfort, it very rarely it happens. When it all this in my 20 years, no, one or two cases I have seen discomfort in Anulom Vilom, you stop it. So do not force breath. Natural flow. It has to be flow very naturally. Do not practice aggressively if weak or anemic. Then also this pranayama, anulom vilom, no, don't practice like this. Today also I have seen in the park. They are please, unscientific method. Don't punish your body, love your body. So if you are pregnant, you please under guidance you practice. Menstrual also monthly this thing. You just take, if it is a discomfort and all, no, you just consult. If any surgery happens, yes, you can practice immediately, because for the heart heart patient, no, Apollo and all, they used to call me to for the heart, open heart surgery, no. I used to give the therapy, they can practice, but under the guidance, okay? Any chronic illness, even asthma chronic means under the guidance you have to practice. So totally I can say Anuloma Viloma is the Rajmata. King or Samrat will have some restrictions, like Kapalabhati used to call it as a king. This Anuloma Viloma, I call it as a Rajmata, mother. Okay, so no restrictions at all. See, Rajmata, even as a warrior, she will give the child birth. She can be a good administrator, judge everywhere. She can go to the kitchen. She can go anywhere. She can do anything, not like a king. That's why Anuloma Viloma will have all these Rajamatas character. This is my own name, okay, Rajamata. Don't ask, don't go to the other class and ask, okay. So this Anuloma Viloma is a bridge between body and the mind. Harmonizes brain hemisphere, purifier Nadis, regulate our emotions. It's a gateway to meditation. If you practice Anulom Vilom 15 minutes, you will slide into the meditative state. Inhale positively, always state of mind. I told you, no, don't compare anyone. Okay, you compare your previous practice and then present practice. That's all. Each person is unique. Okay, so practice daily, not only when stressed, but as a routine, like a brushing your teeth. You please take this. Now let us practice. After this class, no, you practice for 30 minutes from there only, wherever you are sitting, no, you practice 30 minutes, and then you please send your feedback. See, really, my I have taken sankalpa till my last breath. These are all divine characteristic. This pranayama, no, I wanted to spread to each and everyone. I wanted to taste each and every person, whether they are practicing or not, left to them. So much, even the scientific explanation, spiritual explanation, normal explanation, everything, beyond that, if they cannot practice, means I cannot force them. But you please try to practice. At least if you cannot do anything, no, unlom below 15 minutes, if you can practice, you can live peacefully. Okay, at least your wellness you can see. Yeah, your emotional balance help for your own people in any conditions and all. No, you are own, you can take any type of action. Okay, this is my humble request. I am requesting you because I am prepared the food. I wanted to serve everyone. Okay, you please, if you are benefited by practicing 3 days, you give me 3 days time. Within 3 days, if you don't get benefit, no, don't practice, you leave the practice. But I am challenging, definitely you will get the benefit. Then you just, at least one person, you just make them practice. One person in our life, we can do that. We can take both. One person, we can do it. See, whatever we learn actually in our own custom, not only our own, not only in this, in all the religious, whatever we learn, no, we have to give something for the guru, right? Guru Dakshina or Guru Kanaka, something we have to do. We have to give. Whatever you will give, I don't know, whatever you will give, I'll accept it. My Guru Dakshina is daily, sincerely, you practice. Okay, daily, sincerely, if you can practice, that is my Guru Dakshina. I will take it as. Okay, thank you all for listening, your patience, and then choosing this scientific pranayama.